What's up?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Welcome to the first episode of a brand new show that we'd like to call The Bottom of the Barrel. This is a show where we search out some of the lowest rated movies on Netflix, torture ourselves by actually sitting down and watching these movies, and then provide you with an informative yet colorful review of the experience.
Man, that movie.
And by colorful, we mean we swear a lot.
Not me.
So, if you have a sensitivity to bad language, know that we'll be bleeping out all the words, but if you have, higher than a second grade education, you're probably going to figure out what it is we're saying.
You just bleeped me when I said Fox News, didn't you? Fox News. Kennedy, if you're watching this, I didn't say a bad Are you going to bleep everything I say?
Now, this show is just purely for jokes. We don't mean to attack anybody professionally or personally.
We're not trying to hurt anybody's career or this ain't that type of vibe, we're just having fun like you would have fun.
And plus, it's just our opinion.
I actually enjoyed the movie.
This is the stupidest piece of motherfucking I ever seen in my life.
Okay, so this week we watched the movie Sharknado.
Sharknado.
Okay, so let's just start off with the beginning of the movie.
Man, I'm not about to talk about those bullshit ass effects.
It's just a big special effects shot showing sharks being chased by a tornado, I'm guessing heading towards the California coast.
1980s special effects were better than these. These were done by some high school class with a teacher that just got his teaching certificate from a community college last week.
Why would you start a movie with one of the weakest assets that you have? It's like they wanted to set the bar so low from the get-go that just kind of showed the quality of the movie right off the bat. And then for whatever reason, such an irrelevant plot point that they decided to just glue on to the front of the movie. They have this shark boat captain beating this Asian guy on his boat for a transaction about shark fin soup. And I guess that's supposed to serve as the motivation for the sharks to jump into a tornado and do what they do.
You mean Sharknado had a prologue?
The fuck is a prologue?
I really don't need a backstory. It's sharks in a tornado. I'm good with that. If anything, they should have gone into how the sharks got into the tornado and then stayed in the tornado. That'd be something I'd be more interested in rather than just some shit with a shark boat captain.
So, can we talk about that fucking scar on her leg?
Ah, the infamous shark bite.
Is that what a shark bite looks like?
Give her some slack. The shark had periodontal disease.
I don't even know what it would look like. It didn't even look like anything.
He had gap teeth.
I don't really know what they were thinking, what the makeup people were thinking and all. It honestly just looked like...
These sharks are real in these streets. Look at this man. Look at this
I guess one of my pet peeves in this movie would have to be a word called continuity, guys.
Continuity. Where to begin? Where to begin? My God.
Look out this window.
Hey man, is it raining out that window?
Look out this window.
But that's not a flood over there though?
Look out this window.
A blizzard?
Look out this window.
It's sunny outside.
I mean, really, guys, is it that hard to have something that existed here to exist here?
Regardless of whatever it is the weather's decided to do, the main two lead actors go out surfing. One of the lead actors falls off a surfboard. He's out there with some girl, of course, obviously an extra because of what happens next. She gets attacked by sharks. But he does not get attacked by sharks.
Hey, get out of the water!
Now, mind you, this is what's going on beneath him.
See, what you forgot is he stayed in the Holiday Inn Express. Obviously, sharks know not to bite him.
Do I want to do this? Because sharks are attracted to blood, and it was a girl.
Oh, that's right. Women bleed every month.
No, Nate, no.
Women are obviously a target for sharks.
So the guy on the wave runner, he gets attacked by a shark. The surfer sees that his friend's getting attacked by a shark, so what does he do? Well, naturally.
Super surfboard smack boom!
That's right, folks. Old superhero here swims over, pokes the shark with a surfboard, saves the day. So what have we learned here? Apparently, sharks have a kryptonite, and this kryptonite is surfboard.
Well, except for this surfboard.
So, let's talk about the dude who was just laying on the beach with his leg bitten off, obviously dying.
Who? This guy? No, wait, we really gotta help this guy over here with the really bad bunch of scratches. I guess in this reality, the shark's bite isn't really that damaging unless unless you're an extra.
Baz, we need to take care of you. That little bite on the leg is life critical. Missing leg, dude. He's done, son. Like, he's gonna die. He's not gonna be a productive human being. They might as well shoot him in the head.
I don't even see what the big deal is. There were amputee victims in the Olympics last year.
So then, finally, the Sharknado makes landfall, and everything's going crazy. Sharks are just flying all over the place. And then this happens. I'm sorry, are you trying to sell the danger in this situation with slow-mo? Because I'm not buying it.
If sharks are on land, run. If this movie has taught us anything, if sharks somehow get on land, nobody's safe.
This is a demonstration of how dangerous a shark would be on the ground.
It's a shark on the ground. Selfie! This one's a pretty funny one too. No, don't do it. It's too close. Wait, what? Hold on a second.
Wow, you son of a...
Yep, that's what I thought. I don't really know if he planned it. Maybe it's like a directed explosion. Like, that's why he put it at a certain angle. Like, he's just like an explosions expert.
If you shoot it this way, everybody knows it explodes outward that way.
And I'm fine. Even though I'm like 2 or 3 feet away from the explosion, that doesn't matter because he knew what he was doing. Obviously, I'm guessing.
It was fucking stupid. It was stupid. I don't know. It was stupid. It was stupid. Okay, the explosion scene, it didn't make sense to me because if a shark is on land, why can't you just walk away? It'll fucking die.
And where did they find the explosion-proof wood to build that pier out of? So after watching a couple of driving sequences that were obviously filmed in a car wash, in addition to seeing a bunch of other iffy editing choices, they drive up to Beverly Hills to go save Finn's family. Tara Reid, some other chick playing as her daughter,
And it's freaking Jason Lee's distant cousin.
Suddenly, water starts gushing in through all of the windows. Water and sharks.
And Finn has to save the day, so what does he do? He's looking, he needs something. Bookcase.
Ready?
Folks, if you're on the beach, you hear sharks, get a bookcase.
So they run in to get away from the water flooding outside. Then it floods inside, so they run out of the house to get away from the flooding and the sharks inside. And then they get back outside. There's no water outside anymore. And then the house fucking blows up.
You know, it might have been the wet bandits from Home Alone, because they flooded houses. That was their thing, right?
So they get out the house, and amongst all the chaos, somehow the son's at flight school. You know, they're balling like that.
And they come across a school bus full of kids.
Stranded, trapped. And Finn's like, we gotta get him.
I'd like to focus primarily, I'm going to focus on the bus.
As soon as the dude opens the door, man, it is straight Petey the Perv in his bus with a bunch of school kids. Like,
The creepiest dude ever. Like, this dude looks like he should not be anywhere near a school, much less on a bus full of children. You have super, super creepy guy and 50 kids who aren't saying anything. Somebody's obviously getting touched on this bus. He's obviously beating the shit out of a kid or touching them somewhere where they would have to show on a doll in court. That's a bad situation.
The guy pulls everybody up onto the bridge and everybody's safe. Yay! Everybody's safe. But then the Hollywood sign just happened to be destroyed and caught up in the Sharknado right after that. So now pieces of the Hollywood sign are flying towards the people who were in the scene. And for whatever reason, they're mostly flying at the big fat teacher guy, who is Neo in real life. This guy was dodging stuff like... He stops for a second, says some corny-ass line,
My mom always told me Hollywood would kill me.
and then all of a sudden, an even bigger piece squishes the dude like a Looney Tunes character. And that's it. I was like, that was fucking stupid. We knew he was gonna fucking die. Obviously, he wasn't gonna live. There's no way he was gonna, like, do all that badass shit and then, like, be one of the people who make it through the scene. Obviously, it was just like, Matrix dodge, Matrix died. I'm a badass. No. Then a whole bunch of other ridiculous shit just happens for some reason. You know that one mission in Grand Theft Auto 5 when you skydive out of a plane and you're supposed to land on a moving vehicle? That shark must have played the shit out of that mission. The car explodes for some reason.
That must be flooded.
Mate, I smell gas.
I do too. Come on, get out of the car.
And is it just me, or is this guy wearing eyeliner?
So we'll run the tally as 3. Surfboard, bookcases, eyeliner. That is your shark survival kit, folks.
Now they go to this hangar, right, to go find his son. Like, didn't anybody else in the movie have any family members who needed to be saved? Like, nobody gave a fuck about anybody else's family members. But everybody's in the closet and shit, right? And they come out, and the teacher, this is my favorite part of the movie, by the way, gets sucked through the roof. But nothing else does. And then everybody runs back into the closet.
Quick, we need to hide somewhere. Get in this rickety shed.
And they hold the door so that they don't get sucked out too. But we've all seen Twister, and we know that that obviously doesn't work.
And then they have a plan. They have a plan to end all of the destruction.
They walk outside, and a tornado just destroyed their area. And there's one pristine helicopter, like...
Their plan is to make homemade bombs. This is something out of an 8-bit Nintendo game. Fly up to these Sharknados, throw these homemade bombs into the tornadoes, and that's supposed to get rid of them. But
Yeah, it obviously makes complete sense to drive a helicopter around a tornado.
close enough to throw a bomb out into one so that it gets sucked up and destroys the Sharknado, because that's how it's going to work.
Tornadoes happen when cold and warm air meet.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Now, if you drop a bomb head right in the middle of it, you just might equalize it.
Wait a minute, isn't that pretty much the same thing as thinking that if you throw a snowball into a lake, the whole lake will freeze?
Press the alarm clock button, turn it 3 times, hit the bottom, pull the flare. It's the most complicated bomb I've seen in my life.
I think this was the same... Oh, you know, and it's funny because the bombs that they used were oxygen tanks. The same oxygen tank that they used to kill a shark from point blank range with a gun at the beginning of the movie. Now we have explosion continuity. It just doesn't end. So they go through with this ridiculous plan and manage to blow up 2 of the Sharknados, but when they're working on the 3rd one, they have some trouble and they can't blow it up right. And then this happens.
Die already! Why won't you die?
So he takes the freaking H2 that has all the other bombs in it that's ready to explode, and he's driving for the tornado. He gets to the end of the road. He jumps out of the freaking Hummer right before it goes into the tornado. And only rode once. He's going at least 80. Rode one time and looks up. I've jumped off of pedal bikes and rode more than that.
So this genius plan works, and they blow up all the Sharknados with bombs.
And then it rains sharks forever. It was like somebody was playing the game Sharknado, and before they had to tear up California, they put in, you know, back down spacebar. Now I have infinite shark ammo, and I'm about to f*** shit up.
They look up, and it's one coming. One left.
He has this great idea that I'm going to save my daughter. Which, okay, that thought makes sense. She could have just stepped to the side.
If a shark's falling out the sky directed towards you, what you gonna do? I mean, we've all seen freaking Prometheus. When the ship's falling, just go to the left.
So the guy pushes his daughter out of the way, revs the chainsaw in his hand, and
the culminating point of everything in your life led you to this 1 point fan. Can't mess it up.
dives into the mouth of the shark. Well, he needed to do that because because if he didn't...
Please don't make me f***ing talk about this scene.
They look at the shark as it lands on the ground, and everybody's all sad because, oh my god, he dove into the shark like an idiot. Why is my father so fucking stupid? And then all of a sudden, they hear a chainsaw from inside the shark. And then he cuts himself out of the shark.
But guess what? It don't end there. Girl that fell out the helicopter's in there, alive. She was just in there incubating. I mean, just staying nice and toasty.
This scene just made me so fucking angry. Like, fucking angry. I mean, you kind of know how you feel when somebody says something nasty and you kind of throw up in your mouth a little bit and you got diarrhea, so you shit yourself at the same time. And then the rash on the back of your leg inflames. And your side chick calls you and tells you that she got pregnant during the threesome that you had with her and your real girlfriend. Well, if all of that shit happened, that's how fucking angry that shit made me.
So yeah, so that's how the movie ends.
We have finally come to the end. Thank the heavens.
So you guys probably wondering where I rated this movie.
It was a movie that obviously they made bad on purpose. I'm thinking, because it was really, really bad and they had a lot of issues and they just kind of just let themselves go.
Thanks to Sharknado, I don't want to see or hear anything about a shark. I don't want to watch Shark Week. I don't want to see Jaws. Deep Blue Sea sucks to me now.
Personally, I gave this movie 5 stars. I feel that a movie can be so bad it's good. Like a movie that's so bad you have to watch it.
Obviously, this movie is something that's very popular based off of how bad it is. And I'm pretty sure that the second one's going to be just as bad, if not worse. But I guess they must be doing something right because they made a lot of money off of it. And we're just making YouTube videos for free.
So again, thanks for watching, guys. Comment. Let us know what movie you guys want us to watch next.
Like 2 stars or less.
We're doing that for y'all, man. We're taking one for the team and sacrificing that for y'all. So please, keep them horrible. The worst of the worst, bottom of the barrel. That's what we doing.
Anyways, thank you for taking the time to watch our show, and hopefully we'll see you again. Thanks, guys.